Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Sunday night, which means it's trad beer night, and the beer we're going for tonight is from Lincoln Green under the Bugman's name from Warhammer World. Is this one? It is their Twin-Tailed Ale. And Twin-Tailed Ale is a butterscotch ale weighing in at 5.5% ABV. It says on the back, in terms of the ingredients, it's water, obviously, malted barley, torrefied wheat, hops, butterscotch flavourings, yeast and auxiliary finings. It is suitable for vegans and veggies, so there is no fish bits in this one. Anyway, and it says on the side, indulge in a free gilder's treat with a twin-tailed ale, perfect for providing a little butterscotch sweetness on a long and arduous journey. This smooth, dark drink is a perfect accompaniment to tales around the campfire. And, don't indulge in too many when you're painting up a few Stormcast or anything like that. I don't think I've ever had a butterscotch ale before. And this is the first one from Lincoln Green. So without further ado, let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. So butterscotch for me would generally be quite a pale beer, but this one says dark. How dark is it? Let's see. Oh, it is properly dark. Okay. So what we got? We've got a nice chestnut ruby kind of beer there. Clear as a bell. A nice off-white head. That's your beer up close. In a glass. Looks good. Let's have a whiff. Okay, that is pretty heavy on the butterscotch. Very heavy on the butterscotch, actually. Yeah, super creamy, rich toffee, caramel kind of malts behind it, but very heavy on the butterscotch. So, it looks great, to be honest. It smells rather sweet. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. That's quite nice, that. The aroma implied it's going to be ridiculously sweet, but it's not. The body is medium. The carbonation is decent. It's a nice, reasonable level, pushes the flavours around the mouth. And speaking of which, it's all about the butterscotch, the caramel, the toffee, and there is a subtle fruity hop behind it. I don't know what's in it, but I like it. I do. It's warming. It's comforting. It's very much a winter drink, and as we see out December, it's a great choice for winter. A great choice, actually. This is actually really very nice. It's like having butterscotch pudding in a glass. Creamy, rich, delicious, and moorish. Very, very moorish. The finish is almost chewy and sweet caramel with an almost twiggy malt behind it. That is dangerously easy to drink, that. Dangerously so. So, Twin-Tailed Ale. What do I think of you? Well, favourable. Do I have the favour of Sigmar? Who knows? 10 internet points to anyone who knows what I'm on about when I mention Sigmar. Right, Twin-Tailed Ale, scoring time. Visually, let's top it off. It's a great looking beer. A lovely, rich colour. A nice off-white head. Been a bit more sensible on the pour that time. It's a great looking beer. It instills lots of confidence. Lovely, deep, rich ruby colour. There's no reason to give it anything less than a full point. The aroma is big on the butterscotch, and when it describes itself as a butterscotch ale, I want the butterscotch. It's there in abundance. It is perhaps suggesting it's a little bit sweeter than it otherwise would be. And if you're not a fan of butterscotch, you're not going to like it. I do. I like it a lot. It instills, what's the word I'm looking, nostalgia for me. As a kid, I used to have the old Butterscotch Angel Delight a lot, and it's very, very reminiscent of that. I like the aroma a lot. I'm going to give it a point. And the same goes for the body. I'm going to give that a point as well. It's a good medium weight, a nice level of carbonation to push those flavours around the mouth. And believe you me, there's plenty of flavour. It is all about the butterscotch. The hops and the malt are definitely second fiddle to flavour of butterscotch, but they're not missing, they're not lacking. Like I say, there is a pleasant bitterness that sits behind it, a slightly fruity hop, a little bit of twig, but that is all secondary to the butterscotch. And if you like butterscotch, you'll love it. I happen to like it a lot, so I'm loving it. So I'm going to give it a full point. And the finish on a beer of this style, you know, a darker, richer, ruby red beer, I want some bitterness. I want some twigginess. I like a little bit of that hop presence to kind of come through. And it does, but it's riding on the waves again of the butterscotch. So you've got to love butterscotch to love this ale. I like it a lot. I do. Is it a full point? Yeah, why not? Go on. It's a damn fine finish on that beer. So Lincoln Green's Twin Tailed Ale has got a full 5 out of 5, which means it is eligible for the full bonus. We'll come to that at the end. Would I buy it again? Yes. Yes, I would. It's a very, very enjoyable beer. And I'm hoping on my next trip to Warhammer World, they've got it on tap. Yeah, the wife can drive that day and I can have one. Yeah, fantastic. Super tasty beer. Value for money. That's the thing with Warhammer World and their prices. Everything is on the expensive side, the beer included. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it was a lot of money. It was about £4 a bottle, something crazy like that. Is it worth £4 a bottle? Let's have another sip. Show me another butterscotch pale ale. Pale ale? Dark ale? There's not. I don't think. I've not seen one. I'm going to hedge my bets on the value for money. I'll tell you at the end when I've finished the beer. Bonus point. Is it the best butterscotch ale that I've ever had? It's the only butterscotch ale I've ever had, I'll be honest. And I'm really enjoying it. I really am. I'm going to hedge my bets on that one as well. Because I can't say for sure. So Lincoln Green and your Twin Tailed Ale, you've got 5 out of 5 from me. With the buy again bonus for sure. So yeah, if you like your darker ales with a hint of butterscotch for good measure, if you like having your pudding in a glass and it's pure liquid form, then this is a beer for you. If you like all things Warhammer, particularly Age of Sigmar, and the Stormcast with their Twin Tailed Ale, definitely give it a try. So yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot, and I'm going to continue to do so as I finish up here. And we're going to leave it there and say, that's been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.